Good question and a very, I think, concise answer on that. For many years, we actually had a farm share, community supported agriculture farm share that I developed probably 4 years ago with a farm, but they were not able to provide the service this fall to the college. And I tried to find a substitute farm, and it wasn't easy because a lot of local CSAs are either committed or they go down to the green farms in New York City, and it's hard to find a farm that could deliver to us. Typically, I think it was a Thursday, if I remember, that they did a delivery to campus. So in my quest for searching, or either I found this or somebody reached out to me, I can't quite remember, about the Farms to Table program, which, if you're following this trend, it's not uncommon. There's a lot happening now with trying to access local regional foods. We at the college define regional or local as 200 miles. So you're getting, the best products for the best price, and also what we think to be the most healthy products. They approached me about this idea, and they're currently in operation, and they deliver within Dutchess County. And so I sort of spoke with them and negotiated the idea of doing a drop-off here at the college. You probably know there are 2 drop-off times on
Right.
Mondays, one for the students on the east side of campus and then one here as well. And I also did it because even though we have, I think, great dining, and to be transparent, dining service reports to me, I don't know if you know that, but I think we have good dining on campus, but still there's a need for our students, particularly sophomores, who fall below that, is at 50 credits unless you can't have a vehicle. But this was a great way to bring the service right to campus. And, as someone who's environmentally conscious, if I could reduce cars on campus and car mileage and deliver a great service at a good price, why not? So we went ahead and really developed this. You probably have seen I sent an email out to students early in late summer before it started, and again in the spring, trying to encourage students to consider this. And, if they didn't want to do it on their own, to go in with a friend or two in an apartment. And if they're on a dining plan, maybe they default to the 18 or they have a 30. This could sort of backfill, kind of supplement that. And I just found this out recently. The plan was to get 3 sized boxes, small, medium, large, but they really changed over this spring to more of like a basic and then a kind of an a la carte, right? You can pick and backfill. And what I liked about the program is, like, I'm a vegetarian, so if you are a vegetarian, you could substitute, like the fresh chicken, but get something else, more fruits or vegetables or cheeses or eggs, etc. So there was a great flexibility. And I'm in touch with the company. They're locally based. I think they told me we have 45 registered now. So it's less than I think they had hoped, but I'm hoping to expand it.
Did it start out with more students than the 45, or was it
No,
just
it's
the 45?
trending up. It's trending up.
Awesome.
I think it started about 30, if I remember, in the beginning of the fall. What I'll probably do is a survey. I'll probably get some data, maybe late spring from Farms to Table, about who on our students are using it. We have some faculty and staff, by the way, too, that use it. When I had the farm share, I sent a survey out to everyone, and they really liked the farm share. The other nice thing about the farm share is people could just come up and buy individual items as well. But you don't have that option with the Farms to Table, unfortunately. So my hope is to probably follow through and get some feedback. Well, you can't really compare it to a meal plan because I think they're apples and oranges. Obviously, a meal plan, the food's prepared, and you may have a social group of friends that on occasion you want to meet and go to the dining hall for that experience. So it's hard to compare that. I don't know. You obviously are shopping on your own. That's a good question for you. But the Farms to Table, I think, is a good value for the product. If you're buying foods that are free from chemicals and refrigeration and processing, it costs a little more. I don't know if you shop at a health food store. If you're at Stop and Shop, they have a health food, organic section too. They tend to be a little more costly. I think this is very competitive to those costs. And what I like about this option is you can sort of pick and choose. And if you're with someone, as I mentioned earlier, the food will stretch a little. I think the more common response to that would be they probably haven't read the email. They're inundated with emails. Sometimes it's very hard to get through to some students. But there are some that are doing it, and those that are really are pleased with it. So. Well, I think I would say in closing that, this is another way in which we can offer a service to our students. You can opt in, you can opt out. I think we as a college want to provide the best range that we can, whether it's our dining program, our retail program, and again, those who want to cook, access to good food, especially those that don't have a vehicle.